This 10 News Pinpoint Weather Report is sponsored by Anderson Plumbing, Heating and Air. Nobody wows clients like we do.
With two parents being geologists, our meteorologist Leah Pezzetti, destined for a career in science for one, and also you grew up around dinosaurs yourself.
Oh yeah, I did. Well, not the living kind. Didn't. Yeah, a lot of dinosaur fossils in my home with two parents who are geologists. That was my life. I do want to show you a live look from our sky camera right now. You can see waves crashing on in. Oh, there's some surfers catching waves. This is fun. I've just been sitting here watching the surfers. It's so fun to see them riding those waves. I wish I could do that. Can't, definitely. But they're out there because we do have this high surf advisory in place through Tuesday. In addition to that, a coastal flood advisory has also been issued for tomorrow morning. So we are tracking that high surf and the potential for our San Diego County beaches to see some coastal flooding tomorrow morning. For today, though, temperatures are going to be beautiful. 60s along the coast, some 70s popping up as well. 70s as we move inland, 50s and 60s for our mountains, and 60s and 70s for our desert communities. And this is just the beginning. Temperatures are going to be warming on up through the next couple of days. A gradual warming through the next week into the 70s for the coast, mid 70s by the end of this work week. That's going to be the warmest days of this week, Thursday, Friday. Inland communities, we're going to start in the 70s and then make our way into the 80s. Lower 80s are in store in January. Keep that in mind. Mountains are going to be in the 50s before moving on into the 60s by the end of the week. And our deserts are going to be in the 60s before seeing 70s and then eventually 80s as well by the end of the week. No rain in the forecast, sunny skies, warm temperatures. That's the story for this January. Feels weird to say that.
Yeah, I'll say, as you stand in front of some 80-degree temperatures, most of the rest of the country would kill us right now. Thank you, Leah.
This 10 News Pinpoint Weather Report is sponsored by Anderson Plumbing, Heating and Air. Nobody wows clients like we do.
All right, we're going to turn it over to Leah once again because there is never enough time to get through all that we have to talk about weather-wise.
I know, we usually have that, sunny and 70 for a week, but hey, there's actual weather happening. It's not going to feel like San Diego for the next couple of days. We have cold temperatures, we have heavy rain, we have mountain snow, and we have gusty winds. Let's get to it. So for today, temperatures are going to be nice and chilly, very similar to what we felt yesterday. That's mostly 50s across the board with 30s for our mountains, and we are talking about rain. So this system is what brought us rain yesterday. This system is heading our way. So let's time it out. This one pushes east. Storm number 2 moves into Southern California. Look at that band of green heading our way. So it's really going to pick up tonight. So today will stay fairly calm. This evening, right around 4, 5, maybe 6 p.m., that's when we're going to start to see these rain chances picking up. Really going to pick up into tonight. So let's go through tonight. You see this green just piling in. Pockets of red and orange. That's moderate to heavy rain heading our way. Mountain snow as well. We're talking about possibly a foot in our highest elevations. Definitely 6 inches, half a foot for some of those lower San Diego mountains. But watch this through tomorrow, through the day. We see the green pouring on in. Lots of green and blue, that's snow, on the radar. So we have a lot that we're going to be getting through. This system is going to start to clear Tuesday morning. Winds picking up as well. Gusty winds this afternoon. As you wake up tomorrow morning, same thing across the county, nice and strong. So cold temperatures, gusty winds, rain, snow, lots to talk about. Next 7 days, you can see we do have a slight warm up by the end of the week. We calm down midweek, Thursday night into Friday. That's storm number 3. That is heading our way. So for inland communities starting in the 50s, by the end of the week also warming up to the 60s as storm number 3 heads our way. Thunderstorms also possible with this storm tonight and into tomorrow. For our mountains, look at these highs in the 30s, cold in our mountains. Deserts highs in the 50s and 60s, also talking about those wet and windy conditions. So a lot going on, Mary. It's like running a marathon up here, which is not what we're used to seeing here in San Diego.
Yeah, we're getting it all in the course of, a week.
Yeah.
All right, Leah, thank you.
Let's check in with Leah Pezzetti. Yeah, that parade is you just expect it because Santa always comes at the end of the parade.
Oh my goodness, hard to believe that December is just a week away, that Thanksgiving is here. Holidays are among us. 2021 is almost over. Woo. But we are tracking high winds today on this Thanksgiving Thursday. Winds are going to peak today. These are Santa Ana winds. These are going to increase that risk for fire. They are going to linger into tomorrow. That red flag warning is in place through tomorrow at 6 p.m. Saturday, Sunday looking much better for us. Highs for today mostly in the upper 70s for San Diego County. Couple stray 80s. Oceanside could get up to 81 degrees today. 50s for our mountains. Same thing though for our really everywhere across San Diego County. January, going to be in the 70s for today. Not too much fluctuation in the next week. We're going to start on a warmer note. So for today, the coastal areas looking at those upper 70s, a little bit of a cool down as we head into this weekend. Saturday for our coastal areas in the lower 70s. That's normal. We should be in the lower 70s for this time of year. And then as we head into early next week, that's going to change. We're going to see mostly or back to the upper 70s for our coastal areas. For our inland communities, Thanksgiving today, looking at those upper 70s, like I said, could see some lower 80s on the map as we head into early next week, back to the mid 80s by next Wednesday. Hard to believe, December 1st. Mountains, 50s and 60s for the next week, back to the upper 60s by next Tuesday and Wednesday. And for our deserts, same thing. We're going to see upper 70s to start our week or to end our week. And then by next week, we're going to be back into those upper 80s. So no rain in the forecast, not too much fluctuation. But for today, for Thanksgiving Thursday, we're talking warm temperatures and gusty winds.